So talking about CLSA strategy note which has come out today, surely it's assessing the damage or how is the impact of the Russia-Ukraine tension on India, the economy of India, what stocks and what is the impact coming in there. Now what important thing they're highlighting is that Russia actually accounts to 1% and 1.5% of India's total trade in terms of exports and imports, respectively. So surely they believe that although the stocks are direct Russia exposure is still quite limited, even though there is this exposure there, but it's very limited, and a commodity price spike is something that favors some of the commodity players and poses a margin risk for few players also. While it's beneficial for a few, it surely does impact a few players as well. Now overall they believe that the direct trade exposure, like I mentioned, is a bit limited for most of the companies. And let's look at the gainers, the losers, what is impacting what in terms of what players. Now let's talk about firstly the oil names, whether you see overall ONGC, Oil India, all these companies do not see much of a impact coming in, and they're surely one of the gainers. Other than that, metal players too, whether Hindalco, Vedanta, it works out positive for these companies as well. And other than that, on the other hand, when you look at like paint players, auto players, so paint players like Asian Paints, Kansai Narrowlag, soap producers like HUL, GCPL, that surely the high commodity prices does impact these companies, because it impacts the margins of these companies. It's a bit of a worry coming in for the companies. On the other hand, like gold players, Titan, Muthoot, Manappuram, surely works out well in terms of gainers for the company. Now also margin concerns does come out in terms of the city gas distribution companies as well, and those stocks also could see a bit of a margin pressure because of the pricing rise in prices that we have seen coming in. Now moving on, let's actually talk about other than fertilizers. Now that side is something, and that us get impacted because of the Russia-Ukraine tension is what CLSA's note is actually highlighting. So fertilizer side, yes, we could see a bit of an impact coming in on that front. Now other than that, let me do highlight certain semiconductor chip supply also makes out that uncertainty over there is surely a worry for the auto sector as well, and particularly for the four-player and two-wheelers as well, four-wheelers as well as two-wheelers. So whether it's Tata Motors, Maruti, Eicher Motors, obviously a bit of a worry coming in over there. And in terms of auto ancillaries also, Motherson Sumi and Bharat Watch is what they've highlighted in terms of worry. But moving on, let's talk about where they are seeing some entry opportunities. Where are they seeing some value coming in? So in terms of entry opportunities, they believe that there is entry opportunity coming in ICICI Bank, SBI, Axis Bank, Dr. Reddy's, L&T, SBI Life and M&M are some of the names where they're seeing entry opportunities. And where do they see the risk reward improving? Given this current market share, they're surely looking at opportunities is what they've highlighted. So surely the levels of certain stocks have surely fallen in this crash, so they have become attractive in terms of risk reward levels as well. And these stocks are DLF, UltraTech, Eicher, HDFC, Piramal, and insurance names is what they have highlighted. So surely this is a list of stock sectors that they've mentioned. How will they be impacting which sectors, which are the gainers? It's an interesting note, and surely we will be watching out for all the names as well.